So my name's Noah Drucker, and I'm a recovering fat kid. And that wasn't the worst part of growing up for me, though. My name's Noah, so my whole life I just heard every ARC joke under the sun. I thought I was 5 years old, and people didn't stop. They just think like they were the first person that thought of it. Hey Noah, where's your ARC? How do you get in your ass, fatty? Never heard that one before. And then people got a little older and they realized that my last name rhymes with fucker, so everyone turns into like Andrew Dice Clay, like Noah Drucker, motherfucker. Oh! So, people still call me that actually. Still call me Noah Drucker, motherfucker, but that's because I like to fuck older women. But I went on a diet, went on healthy eating diet. Lost about 50 pounds, pulled an Oprah, gained most of it back. And, when you've been eating Whoppers and cheesy gordita crunches for 20 years, that shit's toxic. The toxins, they stay in your body, they build homes, they build families, they get comfortable in there. And then when you start eating like yogurt and spinach and salad and shit, it just flushes it all out. It's like, basically it's like cops coming to a high school party and everyone's like, oh, where do I go, where do I go? Like, follow me, I know a way. Apparently that way was through my colon in the gaseous form. I mean, Colby's talking about the master cleanse. I'm sure one of you knows somebody that's on it right now. Hang out with them for about a half hour. You're covered in a cloud of your own toxic fumes. It's like a fucking World War I movie. It's terrible. And during that time, I was working in Manhattan, downtown. I had to take a subway every day, about 40 minutes. Now, when you're going through the cleanse, 40 minutes, you can't go 40 minutes without farting. Are you crazy? It's impossible. So, and it was summer, it's the subway, it's hot and smelly anyway. So I had to devise a system, and the system went something like this. It was rush hour, so it was about 5 or 6 really fucked up looking homeless people on the train. You pick the most fucked up looking one. It's usually kind of safe. And you go near, you walk over near them, you walk over slow, then you lift your leg a little bit to diffuse any sound, and you do your business. And then you wait 15 seconds, because 10 is too suspicious. 15 seconds, and then you slowly walk away. And it worked like a charm, it was unbelievable. Until one day, I picked the wrong fucking guy, man. He had these wild eyes, I should have known. So, but I didn't think anything of it at the time, they all got wild eyes. So I go next to him, do my business, count to 15 Mississippis, then I walk away. And walking away, think I got away with it again, and I hear, yo, motherfucker! And I'm like, oh, maybe he's not talking to me. And then I hear, hey man, you just farted over here? So I turn around and I'm like, excuse me sir, that's impossible. I'm wearing a tie, I'm on the way to work. People in ties do not fart on trains. So then he's like, what are you eating, man? You want to cleanse or some shit? And just this time we pull into Penn Station, so I get off, take my connecting train, and I'm like running. I want to be as far away from this guy as possible. And he was like the fucking Terminator. I turn around, I'm like halfway through Penn Station, this guy's following me. He's like, man, just admit it, you farted on that train! And lucky me, I run into my ex-girlfriend from high school. Hey, Stacy, how's it going? She's like, oh, good, good. All of a sudden, this guy catches up with me. Like, you know this guy? You know he farted his cleanse on strangers on trains? She did one of these. I've been in LA for about 5 years now, though. And, it took a while, but I'm starting to really like it out here. The doctor told me that I should be smoking marijuana regularly. Doctors got me on weed and Adderall, so I concentrate really hard on doing nothing. It's probably going to make me a little unpopular here, but I think the Food Network is total bullshit. I don't understand how you can watch these people fetishize food and it's like they're making love to the food, then they cook this beautiful meal and you can't eat it. It's like watching porn and not being able to jerk off. That makes no sense to me. And people are always like, well no, the Food Network has taught me a lot about cooking and food in general. Well, porn has taught me a lot about vaginas and sex in general. You don't see me watching that every day. Or do you? Actually, internet porn now is just too scary for me. I can't take it. It's terrifying. All the guys are on steroids, they have these tattoos, like they couldn't get cast in Anderson Cooper's Wet Dreams, so they're doing this to pay the bills. The girls all have like scars, like they got lost a fight to the Ninja Turtles, and they make these like grimacing faces like they're trying to fuck themselves to death. It's like, it's too disturbing. And the fisting and the gagging, what the fuck? And I actually learned that some girls like to be choked during sex. I thought it was an urban legend, like, like snuff films or hepatitis C. But it turns out I started dating a girl who requested that I choke her during sex. And I was like, well, I'm not even angry at you. But she requested it, and eventually I did it just because she was so fucking annoying.